So, this morning when I woke up, I had a package. In this package, there should be normally my new Xbox controller. So this controller was bought by... here you go. This controller was bought by my dad for my birthday. It was bought a bit late and I was a bit worried that the things I wanted might not be here, but it's there. Let me just... okay. So I'm gonna take these off. It's very nice, very nicely done. So you can actually see something that's pretty cool. You can actually see the rainbows, the lights. When putting the light, you can see all the colors, the rainbow colors. And this is a pretty cool effect, and I really like that Xbox does this. I also like the way that you can unbox. When I saw the Xbox Series X, how it was packaged and how you just open it, it's very satisfying and very comfortable. And I think this can be the same. Oh yes. Let me just look at how satisfying this is. So there's some marks here because I've already opened it, and it seems like it has moved a little bit here. So I'm just gonna take it off and put it back. Yeah. See, now that's normal. It already opened, so I decided to take the Pride Month motif. Ooh. So let me just... I'm gonna try to get it comfortable. So actually, I took the Pride Month motif. I decided to take... ooh. That's really nice. So I decided to take the classic green colors, like inside green, because nowadays it's black with the colors inside. But I always wanted to have the classic buttons like this. They feel pretty good. It feels like they all have their own sound. This one feels a softer. This is the loudest. This one is probably the hardest to press. This one is also soft. So, I like how the joysticks look like. It's very, like behind, it's very nice. It's a bit hard to push on the joysticks. They don't really go down that much. It's very comfortable. So, what I've decided to do is, for the joysticks, I wanted to take something that could go with the metallic purple, if you can see, metallic purple. But I was thinking of taking yellow, but I didn't want some yellow because it didn't feel that well. I thought maybe taking like a red or something, red or orange, maybe like Halloween thing. But I just decided to take 4 purple and purple because I felt that it would not make it too messy with the motif. So I decided to take 4 pink, and I think it does go well together. So now we can go look here. And now just look at the back. So this is a new experience for me. I don't know if you can see, but first of all, you can see there are tiny grips here that you can hear, and also here. I decided to not take any accessories like the black grips because I didn't feel like it was useful and it would break the colors here. I decided to take these colors because at the start I wanted to do like this yellow, purple and black, to do something like this, but I realized that I had to like pay more for the grips and stuff, and it wasn't very something I really enjoyed. So I took a classic, I did this, you can see the big flag, the trans flag. So I decided to do a 4 white, just a classic Xbox controller. I feel like, you know, the Xbox Series S controller. I really like. Sorry for this. So, like I said, I took the white to have a 4 white because I do like this really white pattern. So you can see here I have not taken this off yet. Oh, that's scary. So you can actually, there's some kind of way of printing in here. You can see some stuff. It's not just white, it's white with a little bit of like something you could see on the walls, I don't know say, but it's a specific design. It's a pretty cool design too. Oops. So I'm going to be putting the batteries later on. What I did then is I put some soft pink. I wanted to put some hard pink, but the hard pink was too red. So I just decided to take a classic soft pink, which is actually really good looking, and also very silent. It's very soft, and with the fact that, and also the analog stick, just not the stick but just the button, takes a really long time to really go down, and it's something that because I'm a Nintendo Switch player, and on the Nintendo Switch it's very like straightforward. I'm gonna put this here, and I'm gonna take the Nintendo Switch Pro controller. So what I've done is I did not find my Nintendo Switch Pro controller, but I found a I don't think it's Afterglow, I think it's PDP, yeah, PDP third-party controller. So it's an RGB-like controller, and you can see there are already some differences from these two controllers. So if I put them together, well, first of all, as a first look, I thought that the Xbox controller was going to be bigger, because when I opened it, it felt small. But actually, if you can compare these these controllers together, it does feel like there is a similar size than this controller, which already feels not too big. So I think it's alright. You can see here on the back, well, it's not the same buttons than the Pro controller, but they have the same system of when you press, it's very quick. It's very quick. Oops, I guess someone lost. And you also have this loud R button, and it's very quick to press. Compared to the Xbox Series controller, which takes a lot more time, and it's much more silent. Oh yes, I haven't talked about these. I think this is RB. Okay, so we have LB and RB. I don't really know the Xbox names and stuff for the buttons. So we have LB and RB. It kind of feels like clicks, like it's very clicky, very clicky. And I've never had a controller like this before. And it's okay. So it's just very new for me to have these kind of things. It's just the feeling and the sound are very satisfying, and even the joysticks, you can see there's some kind of thing when you put your finger inside the joysticks. It's kind of like sticky, or yeah, it's kind of like sticky and stuff, which is very satisfying. I also decided to take white on black option buttons, and I'm not sure if I talk about the D-pad, but I took a metallic purple, so you can see it reflects light, which is very cool. And I really like the sound of the D-pad. Listen. I don't know if it's the same sound for every Xbox controller, even without a metallic color, but it's very satisfying. I'm very happy to have this controller. Oh, even the sound on this. It's very nice. The feeling is great. The small things here are really nice to feel, so you can know where to press. Just the sound of this. The clicks are so satisfying, are so good. It's very weird, because if you can compare this to this, it's much different. However, these ones are very direct, like you don't even have to press anything and it presses. Then this one, you can see that it really goes down. So yeah, this is my new Xbox controller. I'm going to be using it on my PC a lot. I guess for a lot of like Rocket League, or maybe some Fortnite, and yeah, some games where I used to play controller, and I went keyboard, and I'm bad at keyboard and bad at controller now. So I'm gonna get back to playing some games with controller. However, I still think that for my fighting games, such as Brawlhalla, I am going to use my GameCube controller. This GameCube controller is it's a knockoff. It's not a real GameCube controller for Nintendo Switch, but it works as an Xbox 360 on the PC, so I can use it, and it doesn't have any drift, so it's pretty cool. The buttons are a bit, these two buttons here are loud and don't really work well, but I can change the buttons and everything, and I'm still going to use this for fighting games, because it's a very good controller for fighting games, such as Super Smash Bros. So yeah, I think this is going to be the end of the video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I think I'm going to make I'm going to probably do a video with me testing the different games with the controller. It might be a big video or not. I'm not really sure if it's going to be cut or not. This video was improvised, because as you can see, it was I had this up. I had this controller this morning. The other controllers, I didn't even really think that I was going to compare it to the others like this. And yeah, just really wanted to. I didn't even know it was going to be today. I'm going to have the controller. I thought it was going to be longer. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you liked it, like. If you want to see more of these kind of ASMR videos, maybe subscribe. I'm thinking of doing a like my main channel, some gaming, so probably something a game ASMR. I'm gonna have to find a way to know what I'm gonna do to do like sort of soft voice, but like a deep soft voice in a like, loud enough so you can have the game and my voice. So it's something I'm gonna have to think about, and if you want, you can tell me by liking the video and subscribing. So yeah, check my main channel. My main channel is gonna be in the description. And oh, I just realized you have a reflection of the button. That's really cool.